But your real digital detox will be successful when the phone is in front of you, the TV is in front of you, but you choose not to open that.
We come across our new thoughts very frequently. Like if you consume more media, you will have more kinds of thoughts.
I am very scared that if I will ever do meditation well, I'll not be funny anymore.
That is exactly what I thought you were going to say. That is the same, like on the same wavelength as if I take medication for my anxiety, I will not be funny
I'll not be
anymore.
funny anymore.
What if I lose my funny, if I lose my
Exactly.
ADHD?
What if human can use 100% of their
Yeah,
brain?
exactly. Oh my, Lucy.
Lucy, exactly.
Uh,
What I think like this content or this information online does to you is that it does not really give you the information, it just gives you a feeling, it just gives you an
Yeah.
essence, and that essence remains with you. That's the issue. But are we really free?
That is another conversation. Stay tuned.
Cool. So now we will choose one of the cards
I'm always biased to the center card.
because you're a centrist.
Can meditation unlock hidden aspects of consciousness?
Ooh.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
So it says, can meditation unlock hidden aspects of consciousness? I don't know if you can see it from here or not, but we'll just edit and put something over there. So, can meditation unlock the hidden aspects of consciousness? What is meditation?
Mindfulness, I think. Like active and disciplined mindfulness, because you can be mindful about anything. Like if you're drinking water, you can be mindful of how you're drinking water because it's going in, it feels like this in my tummy, all that. But if it is actively seeking just stillness and like meditating and being mindful of your own mind, dare I say, so I guess that's meditation.
Is it being in the moment?
For me, I don't think that it is. I mean, I have every like meditation app and everything that I've tried. Meditation is different from mindfulness. Technically, like meditation needs mindfulness. Like mindfulness is an umbrella thing.
Can we meditate while doing something also?
And there are I think instances. So I guess then you can do like meditation. You can meditate while doing other things, because there are people who are like, oh, I was making matcha and it is meditative because it is like a fixed set of steps. And
Is it? I guess it is also kind of therapeutic at times. As in, like whenever I cook, it is very therapeutic to me because I'm not thinking about anything else while I'm cooking.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about, okay, so this is something I need to put. So cooking maybe is something which is meditating for me. So we are kind of on the same page that meditation is also something. It is mindfulness. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I can.
And
I will
hidden
go back
aspects
on
of
that.
consciousness. Hidden aspects as in like the things that you have not revealed yet, which are concealed, right?
That is a lot of stuff. I mean, in our daily life, we're not conscious of a lot of our minds working. Like, if I am just waking up, I'm not conscious of, I guess, life and what I'm doing and my career and everything. So, it is, I guess, very contextual what you're aware of. Like, if you're cooking, you're pulling from all of your cooking experience in the past. You're not exactly pulling from your surfing experience, for example. Like, it does not like connect the dots there. So I guess, what do we mean by hidden? Like hidden completely from us or contextually?
I guess it is completely hidden from us. Like this is what I think. Because see, when it says that can meditation unlock the hidden aspects of consciousness, it somewhere somehow kind of is trying to say that whenever we are conscious, whenever we are in our full senses, we are in the universe, when we are in the world interacting with other people, we have a certain kind of personality, we have certain kind of instincts in us, we have certain kind of behavior within us. I feel that there are many other aspects of your personality which are not revealed to all the people always. But what I think is that for that, meditation is not the only thing that you need. Sometimes, even if you just change the setup of your life, environment, the people you're around. For example, whenever I travel, whenever I go and meet new group of people, it kind of gives me an opportunity to just be someone else. As in, like, I do not have any burden of being someone
Hmm.
who I generally am in office or in front of my friends, in front of my family. I
Not
don't have any.
performative.
Yeah, and also, for example, for in many of the situations, I'm like, how should I react?
Hmm.
Because many a times when you are in between or among your friends, you are somewhere somehow afraid of showing the real personality or the real
Yeah.
emotions of yours, because you might think that the other person, what would they think about me, because they do not know this aspect of my life. But when you're traveling and you're among new people, they don't know anything about you,
Hmm.
and even you don't know about anything yourself. So it kind of unlocks the hidden aspect of my consciousness also,
Hmm.
traveling with the new
Of your
people.
consciousness or your personality, because if you are already aware of that point
Hmm.
and it is just coming out of like out in front of other people, then it is an aspect of your personality that you knew about but others did not.
But even I
So
didn't know about it most of the
uh,
times. For
then it
example,
is like revealing itself to you.
exactly,
Hmm.
exactly. For example, in many times, in many of the situations or many of the places, I kind of react in a way after which I kind of question myself. Why did I react
Hmm.
this way? I have never reacted this way before. What really triggered me to react this way? And then I try to articulate those things. I try
Hmm.
to understand those things. Okay, so this is the reason why I reacted this way. This was the reason for that. But other than that, what I really think is that what this card is also trying to say is that is meditation one of the ways for that. It kind of is taking me to another aspect of life also, which is the Shivji concept. So
Hmm.
Shivji used to meditate a lot, and it is believed that he is the destroyer of the universe according to the Hindu mythology. It is believed that a lot of people in Hindu religion also go and do meditation and the hills, mountains, and all those things. And
Sannyas.
sannyas is a different thing, but yeah, it's a part
Hmm.
of it. So basically, when you are meditating for a long time, your brain starts to maybe see the world in a different way. It tries to calm itself, and also maybe there are lesser distractions in around you,
Hmm.
so you are able to unlock the other aspects of your brain, because you are able to um, kind of feel that part of your brain as well. Maybe it
Hmm.
is one way.
But then, does that mean that we can only meditate when there are no distractions, or does it mean that meditation is focusing on your, like, what you're thinking, or like your existence regardless of those distractions?
That's a fun part, because it is also believed that there used to be many people who used to distract people from their
Hmm.
meditation. If they're genuinely doing the meditation, I guess not,
Hmm.
because even the people who believe in the concept of what is brahmacharya, like I don't know what's the English word of that. Even if a woman is in front of, even if you're in a room full of women, if you are really a believer or a practitioner of the concept of
Hmm.
brahmacharya, you will not be distracted by that. I guess
Hmm.
that is the idea of your meditation and your uh,
Conditioning of your mind.
conditioning of your mind, and also the
Yeah.
strength of your mind, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
For example, I don't think, like, if you really want to do a digital detox, it should not be that you should throw your phone away. Maybe in the
Hmm.
initial days you should, but your real digital detox will be successful when the phone is in front of you, the
Hmm.
TV is in front of you, but you choose not to open that.
Hmm. Just fighting that instinct.
Exactly, because you don't
Hmm.
feel like doing that. So maybe, like, answering your point, like, if you're really good in meditation and you're a experienced one, it doesn't matter if anything is around you, you will still be
Hmm.
able to focus on your.
So I also have another question. So about the aspects of your consciousness. So does that mean qualities of your consciousness or your own thoughts? Because sometimes, like for example, I'm pretty sure everybody can relate. When you lie down in bed, your thoughts are racing, and so you're finding out more and more things that you can think, and there is such thing called an intrusive thought,
Hmm.
that you don't want to have this thought, but since it is a possibility and your brain is overactive, it just comes to you. And
Hmm.
so is it like, are those aspects, or is that just one quality of your mind that it is like thinking very fast or thinking about every single possibility? Is that an aspect? Because then maybe the reason I ask this is because we come across our new thoughts very frequently. Like, if you consume more media, you will have more kinds of thoughts. For example, the kind of media conditioning that is around certain political things, suppose my parents would have a different view of them and I would have a different view, not just because of our like degree of how much we know, but because it has been told in a certain way. So those thoughts, when we talk, we can come across that particular thing, and maybe late at night when I'm like trying to fall asleep, I'll come across, oh, maybe this was right or maybe this was wrong. So those are new thoughts, and that will depend on whatever you consume. But new aspects of, like, not, that is my question, if that is an aspect, but new qualities would be, for example, I am an overthinker. I am usually a very anxious person. But if in the face of, let's say, some kind of like accident or something bad happens, and I am super calm, that an aspect, like new side of my brain, that it just calms the chaos when I need to focus? Or is it just thoughts? Because through meditation, I feel you can come across a lot of new thoughts, and you can become aware of new thoughts because you're giving your brain time between the consumption to come up with their own opinions. So that is entirely possible. But for new like, why do I keep using aspects? New qualities of your brain to come out, I feel experience is the thing that will push your brain to the limit. Because, like people say, like, if you've never lost a loved one, you will not know how it feels like, and you will not know how you will react. So that is an aspect of your self. And so that, I believe, uh, I don't think it can come out from meditation.
Fair, fair. So if I understand your question well, it is that does meditation only let you see the other thoughts of your brain or the other qualities
Yeah.
also?
What is aspects exactly?
Got it. I'm not sure about it. Maybe like I guess what really meditation helps you out with is that after a point of time, it just gives you a very if people have done meditation well, it kind of gives you the ability to choose the thoughts that you want to think more about. Maybe.
So
Bec-
more control over your mind.
it kind of just reminds me of that scene of Matrix, like the bullets are coming and you just
Yeah.
stop all of those. And now then you're allowing each one of that to come. So it is very analogous to that you have a lot of thoughts still coming to your brain, but it's your conscious call which thought you want to think more about. If like this is what people say that when they are meditating well, I have not done that properly ever. I am very scared that if I will ever do meditation well, I'll not be funny anymore.
That is exactly what I thought you were going to say. I'm not even kidding. I was like, I will. That is the same, like on the same wavelength as if I take medication for my anxiety, I will not be funny
I'll not be
anymore.
funny
What
anymore.
if I lose my funny? If I lose my
Exactly.
ADHD? It's just. Can I read the question again?
Where is it?
Last, I think.
Yeah, this one.
Can meditation unlock hidden aspects of consciousness? Another question that I have about this is, like, people believe in a shared consciousness, and like collectively what we know about where our mind can go, um, versus individually where my mind can go. Like, is it the limits of where your brain can take you? For example, I am not a math geek whatsoever, but if somebody else is, then the power of consciousness can kind of expand to that area. It can, it hasn't for me. But is it individualistic or a collective consciousness?
I guess in this card, what they want to talk about is more on the individualistic level. That's what I assume over here because there is no end to the collective consciousness.
Yeah.
There is no objective boundary that you can set on the collective consciousness. Also, if you are able to do your individualistic part well, maybe you can contribute to the collective aspect also. But again, there are a lot of maybes in this entire thing.
Hidden aspects of consciousness.
Hmm.
What do you think would be hidden? I mean, does that, like, as we were talking about mythology, there are sayings that sages back in the day could communicate through, like, without phones, without anything, just communicate to somebody, with somebody completely in a different part of the world. Is that an aspect of consciousness, like the power that you kind of get, or not even power? How do I? the
It
things that
is.
you can do.
It is more of like that. No, what if human can use 100% of their
Yeah,
brain?
exactly. Oh my, Lucy.
Lucy, exactly.
uh,
What if humans can use 100% of their
hmm.
brain? Um, I don't know. It's also a very neurological question
Yeah,
after a point
exactly.
of
It
time.
is. So this is why I was a little stumped, because does meditation help you actively unlock your consciousness, or does it help you process the kind of information and the kind of consciousness that you have built already? Because processing is very different from creating. And if it can
Hmm.
create, then there is no limit to a human brain. I mean, you
Hmm.
can continuously just be at it. But
Hmm.
if it is processing, then more important is like the balance of consuming content, creating content, and then also meditating, so that it keeps in balance.
Hmm.
So
It also, I guess, this thing that I'm gonna say is gonna derail the topic a little, but I also heard a very good thing that this same guy Yuval Noah Harari said
mhm.
recently, and that was that we need to get onto the information diet.
Yeah, oh, I saw that. There's also a lot of scientist influencers I've seen. They were like, they are always pushing. Also, somehow the wellness industry, like the lavender or like self-help industry, is very keen on curating your feeds, like Instagram feed. Follow people who make you feel positive or something. So that kind of. I also saw Hank Green, maybe saying like, you are not um, hungry for dopamine or serotonin. I'm not sure what we get from scrolling. I think dopamine, right? um, some people might
Fact
get
check. Fact check.
fact check. Some people might get serotonin if they're like parasocial with other influencers, but you don't want that feeling. You are just craving information, and I feel that so much because personally, if I am scrolling, it
Hmm.
is brainless activity. I will not remember shit.
Hmm.
But if I am like learning a course, I will also forget that if I don't practice.
Hmm.
But it is more effortful, so it has more friction, but it feels a little more like it uses a different part of my brain.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So
What I think like this content or this information online does to you is that it does not really give you the information, it just gives you a feeling, it just gives you an
yeah.
essence, and that essence remains with you.
Hmm.
That's the issue. No, what I think, again, getting back to the thing that I was saying, the
Hmm.
information diet is not exactly onto what you need to consume.
Hmm.
It's also at times that you do not have to consume anything. It's like information fast. You
Yeah,
have
no,
to you have to do fasting.
that's fair.
That it's like when you eat a lot, you have indigestion in your gut. It's very similar to that. When you have a lot of information in your head, you have to do some information offloading. Just don't consume anything. Try to create now.
Yeah.
Like you already have a lot of information, now create a little. It doesn't matter like if you post it online or not, but just create something,
Yeah.
because it just helps you. It's very similar to, again, working out. Working out is like just making something creative through your brain. So if you're just eating and not working out,
Hmm.
either you eat very less and don't work out. Basically everybody should work out,
Hmm.
but okay. um, the similar analogy to that would be that you create something.
Hmm.
Creating something is like workout, and uh, consuming content is like the diet thing.
Hmm. That's
why
very
i'm why
fair.
i'm trying to say this thing over here is that that meditation part that they are talking about is maybe a way of doing the information fasting,
Hmm.
because at that point in time you're not consuming more information around, you are just digesting the
Yeah.
information that you already have, or maybe just not thinking about anything, because that kind of gives you a reset to your brain. The reset to your brain, as in like very similar to what IT guys says, if it's not working, just switch on and off,
Hmm.
always
Often. Hmm.
works. So again, like getting to the main point, like is can meditation unlock the hidden aspects of your consciousness? It can, and it is also very important in today's era when you already have a lot of information in your head and it is constantly getting fed more
Hmm.
information. You need to create more. Like we created this podcast is one of the way
Yeah.
of working out. So
Damn. So
nobody
I'm working
can.
out now.
If your watch says
I
so,
don't have
or
a
you
watch.
don't have a watch, if your phone health or
Kind of.
whatever metrics you
Yeah.
use, if it says that, maybe
It does feel like a workout. So I,
it
I
is.
think
You
I
know, it is
completely
actually,
understand.
it is also actually very fun. Sorry to cut you out,
Yeah.
but like there was this study that the people who play chess lose a lot of weight after playing chess.
Yeah. So it is interesting because usually when I am on a diet, I can't do a lot of brain heavy stuff
Hmm.
because my brain is not getting enough calories, and it's a very big organ,
Hmm.
and it needs a lot of water, it needs a lot of food,
Hmm.
most of the carbs. So it I understand. It's also so the way that you said consciousness, like you need to do a like information fast now, because of course we live in an
Hmm.
age of information overload,
Hmm.
always at all times.
Hmm.
So I think that makes sense when we connect meditation to that,
Hmm.
because unless and until you're really stopping to figure out what your opinions about something are, you'll just keep like regurgitating whatever somebody's feeding you. So it's just, okay, I'm just a repeater, I am not exactly an amplifier. So to be the amplifier, I hate to say this, but my electronics degree is popping out.
Nah,
But
I was only thinking about Amplifier song by Imran Khan.
crazy. Um, Damn. So now I can't stop thinking about it. But if to be an active contributor to the world, you need to think, and it is important to like, I guess that way your consciousness can expand by meditating, because you're not getting just what everybody else is getting. You're also getting everything that your brain is creating using all of your past information, your instincts, your values that you have so far. So I guess that's, if you're not doing that, then you're not exactly unique, because somebody could be
Hmm.
following exactly the same social media, exactly the same things, and they would have the same information. So
Fair point. Fair point. So, circling back to our
yeah.
topic, if we have to conclude it, can meditation unlock the hidden aspects of consciousness? We have still not been able to define like what are the hidden unlocked consciousness aspects.
Yeah,
Maybe you can.
please do.
So please just
Please
comment
do.
down on the comment section
Yeah.
because we have not been able to unlock it. So
Need to meditate more.
yeah, so maybe we need to meditate more.
uh,
So please, you can unlock this thing.
it's also
Uh,
interesting that we never defined consciousness, because some people call it soul, some people call it just your brain activity. It's just, can it unlock hidden aspects of your soul? That is a belief thing. If you believe in souls, if you believe that it can, like, your soul is connected to the heavens or the hell or whatever, that's a very different thing and completely subjective. Brain activity, sure, why not? I mean, if you're giving stillness to your brain, you're letting it rest for a little
hmm,
bit, and as you said, digest. So that would be my final,
hmm,
like, if that is how you define consciousness, your, like, how your brain is working, then yes.
perfect, perfect. Nice. So we would love to know your views also. Because to be honest, this conversation derailed a lot.
As any conversation.
If we were really being interviewed with the group discussion part of this, we wouldn't be getting the job of any of the consultancies or any MBA college with this
Hmm.
kind of skills in the group discussion part.
You would not, never get the mic again.
We will not. But again, we bought the mic, we bought the phone, so
Yeah,
we have the right to do whatever we want to do. Free speech.
exactly.
But are we really free?
That is another conversation. Stay tuned.
So next topic: free will versus determinism.
Oh my god, I
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so it was a great conversation. We really enjoyed this conversation. I hope you also did. Please just comment down whatever you think about it. There are many more such conversations coming up. We have a lot more conversations to have. There are many more people who are gonna come. It will sometimes me, it will be somebody else, it will be somebody new, it can be somebody you also. If you ever want to be a part of this conversation, I don't know how you can be, but just if you want to
find out. That
comment,
is your job.
comment,
Expand your consciousness and
comment,
find out.
comment down about it. And yeah, that is all. Please like this video if you like this, and subscribe to this channel. This was a very long conversation. We'll have to edit out a lot of things, so whatever you get to know now is the best out of this conversation. And even if that doesn't sound good to you,
That sounds crazy.
so you can understand like what we
Yeah,
really stopped, edited out for this conversation.
yeah.
That is all. I don't think we can talk more.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, and until the next video. Psych.
What? Psych? Psych? Crazy.
Yes.